Un término que se refiere a la discriminación de género por precios.
Televistazo constató la diferencia.
Que lo que se hace a veces es cambiarle un color o con estrategia de mercado, cobra un precio superior de forma injustificada.
Uncomfortable. So this is a fashion film, and it really feels like a coming of age film. The stylistic, it kind of has like this 80s aesthetic, like early 90s aesthetic to me, like late 80s aesthetic. And there's like a lot of graphics throughout the piece that feel like it really adds to that. So like when I was watching it, I was thinking of some of those coming of age films, like 16 Candles, like things like that, that just made me, it just took me back to that time. For whatever reason, and maybe it's because it's following this female protagonist, and it just that's what came to mind for me. And I don't know if that's what they were going for, but that's what it seemed like it.
This was dripping in style. Just felt very, very trendy, very sort of high fashion, very cool that way. Love the aesthetic, the sort of vintage look. All that worked really well. Interesting looks on the models and poses and setups. It was all really carefully and thoughtfully done, and just made this piece, really stand out. I enjoyed it.
Well, this was just fantastic. Uncomfortable is an eclectic and striking piece that identifies as a fashion film, but dives far deeper, tackling themes of gender inequality and consumerism with a uniquely stylish edge. The film's visuals approach is bold, switching between different camera qualities, some low res, others sharper, adding a gritty, almost rebellious texture to the viewing experience. It feels deliberately unpolished in a way that matches its critique of society's glossed over biases, and at the same time very polished, very manufactured, but in a good way, very constructed, which I like. The film explores the frustrating reality of women often paying more for similar products, with visuals and a narration that cleverly exposes these and other various inequities. The soundtrack is a standout, blending soulful and rock elements that heighten the emotional impact and lend a sense of empowerment and resistance to the narrative. Overall, Uncomfortable doesn't just point out unfairness, it exudes an energy of resistance. It's visually rich, musically powerful, and it manages to both inform and provoke. Stylish, unapologetic, it lingers in your mind long after watching. So, really wish I had done this.
This film is called Uncomfortable. This is a provocative student film from Ecuador. We aim to discomfort is the goal of the university in Ecuador and this film, to show how women have to pay more for many things, including cosmetics and even cancer screenings, than men. Lovely imagery of many of the women posing in washrooms and in front of mirrors, holding products that are more expensive for them. Excellent, passionate vocals and instrumentals, lots of bright colors and handheld camera work of the various women. Helpful text and huge numbers to the right showing the price increases. It really convinces the viewer that things need to change for women in Ecuador. The pink tax needs to go. Well done.